called the mindful body scan. We are going to scan our bodies by directing our focus to different body parts until most of the body is covered. During the scan, notice what you feel. Try not to label your sensations as good or bad, nice or unpleasant. Just accept that this is how it is for the moment, and try not to change anything. The purpose of this exercise is to become aware of the sensation in our bodies, to learn to direct and keep our focus on the present and accept how things are. To begin, lie down on your back and let your arms rest along the sides of your body. Let your feet fall naturally apart. You can also do this exercise sitting or even standing. If you choose another position, adapt my instructions to fit your position. If you easily fall asleep, it could be a good idea to sit instead of lying down. We are going to be completely still during this exercise, so when I say move, it's your focus and attention you shall direct, not your body. When you have chosen a position, you can take a couple of deep breaths and feel how you anchor your body and mind in the present. You can choose to have your eyes closed or open. Do what feels right for you. Let's begin. You will start a journey through your body by focusing on the big toe on your left foot. What do you feel? Does it tingle or tickle? Is it hot or cold? Maybe you are wearing a sock. Got a blanket over you and feel the fabric touch your skin. Remember only to notice what you feel, not attempting to change anything. Now feel your little toe. Notice any differences between this toe and the big one. Can you feel the other toes in between? You might feel them one by one, or maybe you just feel them as a single unit. Now move your attention to the sole of your foot. What do you notice? And now try to feel the top of your foot. How does it compare to the sole? You can also try to focus on the whole foot and reflect on how it compares to focusing on its separate parts. Is it harder or easier? Regardless, it's okay. Just notice how it is and accept it. Now continue to your calf. Can you feel the muscle? Can you feel both its deep and superficial structures? Move to the front of your leg. capsule that contains fluid. The joint is built of bone and cartilage and is surrounded by strong ligaments. Can you feel any of this? Is it even possible to feel all these parts? It's time to focus on the back of your leg. Can you feel the strong hamstring muscle there? Can you feel the leg touch the surface you are lying on? Now move your attention to the thigh. What do you feel here? In your leg you have a strong femur bone. Can you feel it? Blood vessel passes through the groin. Can you feel its pulsation? We move along your bottom, where you find the strongest muscle in your body. What can you feel? Can you feel the muscles underneath the big superficial thigh muscle? Widen your focus to include the entire left leg. Hopefully the leg feels heavy and relaxed, but if it doesn't, that's okay. It's when we meet resistance and feel uncomfortable we learn the most. You can now move your attention to the right side and follow the leg all the way down to your big toe. What do you feel? Remember that you can always ask yourself if you notice heat or cold, tickling or tingling, or even numbness. Sometimes you might not feel anything at all. That's fine. Things are as they are, right here, right now. Try to stay in the present and avoid to label or change things. Can you feel your little toe? In between. Move to the calf, the superficial and the deep muscles. You get 2 bones in this part of your leg. Can you feel them? Components. Feel the back of your leg and the thigh. The femur deep inside. Side of your bottom. entire leg. Are there any differences between the right and the left leg? Now continue your journey towards the head by following your spine, starting at the pelvis. Continue up the lower back. You get 5 vertebrae here, so try to direct your attention to one vertebra at a time. Pain is common in this part of the back. Are you hurting? You get a natural curve here as well. Sometimes this curve is pronounced enough that this part of the body is not in contact with the surface you're lying on. If that is your case, accept it and do not change it. Continue to follow the spine. The thorax has 12 vertebrae. Is it possible for you to follow them one by one? Your ribs extend from these vertebrae to act as a protective cage around your organs. There are a number of important organs in your body, all of them with the purpose to help you stay alive. Your liver is on your right side. Your spleen on your left. By the lower ribs you get your kidneys. Leave the rib cage for a while and focus your attention on the stomach. It contains several meters of bowel. Sometimes the stomach causes us discomfort as a response to stress, hunger, or other things. Do you notice any signals from this area right now? Back to the rib cage and locate your heart. The heart is an amazing muscle that is constantly working. Can you feel your heart? Sometimes when you are relaxed, the heart beats quietly at a slow pace that can be hard to detect. Doesn't mean that it's not working. It just means that the heart is resting to be able to respond when you want it to work harder. Our heart naturally beats at a fast pace when we are running or working out. But sometimes the heart is also racing when we are still. It can be scary, but have faith in your heart. It is stronger than you think, and you can help it slow down by taking a couple of deep breaths. We associate many feelings with our heart. For example, love. Take a minute to notice the feelings in your heart. Then focus on something or someone you love and that makes you feel safe. Can you feel the heart slowing down? Use this exercise next time you notice notice your heart racing out of control. Breathe deeply and focus on what you love. It's okay to be scared. It's the most natural thing in the world. Try to accept the fear and do not judge yourself. Fear is the feeling that keeps us from doing stupid things and keeps us safe. Now leave the heart. It will continue working without our attention. Instead, refocus on the spine. We will now go along the last 7 vertebrae, ending at the base of the skull. Before you focus on your head, go to the left shoulder and scan your left arm, starting with the upper arm. Continuing via the elbow. Down the lower arm. All the way to your fingers. What do you feel? Return the same way you came and move to your right shoulder. Focus on the upper arm, the elbow, the lower arm, and finally the hand and fingers. What do you feel here? How does this arm compare to the other? Now move in the opposite direction to the end of the neck. The neck is also part of the body, often associated with pain. What do you feel? If there is pain, accept it. Things are as they are. Attached to your neck is your head. Your face helps you communicate with your surrounding, not only through speech, but also facial expressions. And the thick skull protects your brain. Your brain is a magnificent organ with many secrets that science has yet to discover. The brain is capable of much more than you can imagine. But sometimes it plays tricks on you, telling you you can't do things you actually can. Sometimes it tells you that something is wrong, when it really isn't. The brain's interpretation is false. The body, however, doesn't lie. So that's why you should be more attentive to its signals. Learn to listen to your body. Your journey through your body is soon over. In the final exercise, try to extend your focus to your entire body, all the way from the top of your head to the tip of your toes, from the core of your bones to the surface of your skin. Your journey is now over. You can open your eyes if they are closed. You can begin to move your fingers and toes. exercise you've been through can be difficult to master, and it takes a bit of training to make all the pieces fall in place. As your day continues, try to keep the feeling of being present in the moment, and remember that it's okay to make mistakes, that it's okay to feel scared.